Annihilus emerges from a dimensional rift above a working construction site and brutally attacks, sending workers running in terror. But the Fantastic Four arrive at the last moment. Mr. Fantastic analyzes the scene, explaining that numerous rifts have been appearing across the city all morning. As Reed analyzes data, the Thing and Human Torch dive into action, prepared to respond to the threat. Annihilus hovers above, threatening mass destruction. With the battle escalating, Reed admits that he's been repairing the tiers, but let one in Midtown remain active, the exact rift Annihilus crawled through. With a roar of frustration, Annihilus fires a massive energy blast, and it is clear he is no longer holding back. He reveals his plan to dominate humanity, but soon becomes frustrated with the Fantastic Four's resistance. Reed orders Sue to hide the team for a surprise counterattack. He creates a plan to take advantage of Annihilus's fears about the device that sustains his life. As Annihilus directs his rage at the retreating civilians, Sue traps his head in a force field. The Thing takes advantage of the moment, smashing Annihilus his thunderous punch, accompanied by a godlike remark, during which he acknowledges Sue's perfect timing. The fight intensifies. The Thing keeps Annihilus busy, while Human Torch uses the distraction to grab the power device. Enraged, Annihilus chases after the stolen device, only to trigger the trap laid by the team. Reed reveals what they've been up to. They've been leading Annihilus back toward the dimensional rift. As the villain charges toward his essential device, Reed switches on a fold space generator, closing the rift just as Annihilus reaches it. Later, at the Baxter building, they get to share a rare quiet moment with Valeria and Franklin. Reed and Sue decide to take a short retreat with the Avengers and want to leave the kids in the care of Agatha Harkness. Reed returns to his lab, and Sue prepares the children, thankful for Agatha's support, especially since Reed's becoming uncomfortable with magic. Sue leaves the kids behind, confident Agatha can protect them. She observes that Reed has been more distracted than ever. Sue must help Reed, who is so consumed by his self-doubt that he's ignoring Johnny and Ben. Johnny's prank on Ben, though, leads to a split second of their old bonding before a loud crash from Reed's lab interrupts them, which Johnny calls a Class 5 emergency. The team assembles, and Reed has disturbing news. A small meteor, just 80 kilograms, is speeding toward Earth, but its mass and speed can destroy whole city blocks. Reed reveals that he expected potential threats and secretly deployed a satellite defense system. The system fires, striking the object, slowing it, but not enough to stop its fall. As the glowing space rock, now radiating an alien energy, streaks deadly toward Manhattan, the team watches in horror. Aware of the danger, Reed insists Sue activate a massive force field. She hesitates, uncertain whether her powers can take the pressure. Reed boosts her power with his tech, resulting in a stronger barrier. As they prepare to intercept the object, Reed confesses that he had not expected the meteor's unstable energy signature. Ben offers words of encouragement, reminding him they don't have time for doubt. The team takes to the skies as one. Johnny takes intense radiation so he can extend the barrier. The Thing tells Sue to go on and yells at Reed to get moving. Reed tells them to prepare for impact. The meteor has to hit the barrier at just the right angle. The team rushes to catch up, forming a tight, perfectly coordinated body. With a massive bang, the meteor impacts, realigned at the last second. It goes down in a lightly populated area. The impact generates a huge explosion, yet saves the city. The team must navigate their way through the mysterious crater while scanning strange energy readings. Out of the dust emerges a smoky figure, the Silver Surfer, barely surviving. As Sue and Ben stay back, concerned, Reed steps in to help. Weak and confused, the Surfer utters a warning. A monstrous something attacked and altered him. A force from the Comet Galaxy chased him to Earth. The Fantastic Four react in shock, as Reed questions what could have attacked the Surfer, particularly with Galactus watching over. The answer is devastating. The Surfer falls to his knees and screams, "Galactus is dead." In flashback, in one of the rare calm moments in his life, Galactus reads a lifeless world for consumption. The Silver Surfer is reflected in the planet's surface, a warning. Although there's a momentary peace, Galactus is still a slave to his hunger. He sends out his herald to find energy-rich, lifeless planets. But before the Surfer finishes his mission, he sees a cataclysmic rupture in reality, a dimensional breach between the primary universe and the negative zone. From it rises a cosmic entity, Annihilus, a monstrous entity of pure dark and destruction. The Surfer tells his battle of unimaginable scale. Annihilus didn't even challenge Galactus. It overwhelmed him. Its power and nature were unlike anything he'd encountered. The Fantastic Four exchange serious looks at each other as they learn that the smaller dimensional rifts in New York were symptoms of this much larger breach, the sign of cosmic doom.